My roasted garlic soup is not too garlicky. It's sweet, savory, and rich in flavor. Now you want to get started with an oven-proof pan and about a half cup of olive oil. 2 heads of garlic, just gonna chop them right down the middle, face down, just like that. Pop this in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. It's gonna soften up the garlic, make it nice and sweet and caramelized. Now I'm gonna serve my roasted garlic soup with an artichoke crouton. First thing, I gotta prep my artichokes. So I've got some salty boiling water, and I'm gonna add half a lemon to prevent them from browning. I also need a bowl of water. Squeeze the other half of the lemon right in there. Artichokes are a funky-looking vegetable, and they seem like a pain in the butt to work with, but it's not that complicated. Now, there's 2 ways to eat these. Boil this for about 10 minutes and just bite the end just like that, and that's the only part that's edible on the leaves. But today, we're going straight for the heart. Chop the end off. Remove all the small leaves. You're down to the bottom. I want to cut it one more time. And right in the middle here is the choke. This is really not edible. You want to get rid of that. All right, now we're almost there. With a paring knife, I'm just gonna tidy up the sides. The stem is also edible. Get rid of the hard exterior. Exactly what I'm looking for. Now, you don't want it to brown, so I'm leaving it in this water as I prep 5 artichokes. Last one, toss these in my boiling water for about 10 minutes, get them nice and tender. When these come out, we're gonna pan fry them and make an awesome crouton, perfect for my roasted garlic soup. Our garlic has been roasting in the oven for 40 minutes, and this whole place smells amazing. The garlic doesn't have as much bite, and you can see it's caramelized in a medium saucepan. I wanna get all those cloves, pick them all out of there. Just grab it, and just squeeze, pop right out, get rid of all those garlic skins. Use some of this oil that's packed with flavor as a base for our soup. So just pour a little bit in there. I'm gonna use some of that later. Break up the garlic, looking good. Now, pop this on the heat. I'm gonna toss in 2 tablespoons of flour. Perfect. Medium heat. This is gonna thicken up our soup. You wanna let this go for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Cook off that flour taste. Time to add in 6 cups of chicken stock. All right. Now, to that I'm gonna add 2 sprigs of thyme, just to add a little extra flavor. Bring this to a boil and let it simmer for 15 minutes. That's as easy as that. While that's on the go, time to saute my artichokes. Medium-high heat, a little bit of olive oil, 1 shallot. Chop this up. I let these shallots go for about 1 minute until they soften up. I boiled these artichoke hearts for about 10 minutes. They're nice, soft, tender. I'm just gonna cut them up right down the middle. I want them to be sort of manageable. Toss in your artichokes. I want to caramelize these, so about 5 minutes. Give it a quick toss. Now, when my artichoke hearts are ready, we're gonna serve this on top of grilled country bread, slathered with our garlic olive oil, topped off with some cheese. Guaranteed, it's gonna be a work of art. It's time to put together my roasted garlic soup and artichoke crouton. Now, I've got some thick sliced country bread that I've grilled in our garlic oil. They're nice and crispy. My artichokes are almost there. I'm just gonna add a little bit of parsley. Toss that right in there. All right, now, ready to go. Put my artichokes right on top of these croutons. Top this off with some Emmental cheese. Now you can use pretty much any kind of cheese you want. You want to be pretty generous with the cheese. Pop this in the oven on broil. It's gonna melt the cheese and heat up our croutons. Check up on our soup, give it a little bit of salt and pepper. Bring out those flavors. I'm gonna serve this in an unconventional way. I'm gonna dress the soup at the table. I wanna keep the crouton nice and crispy till the last minute. All right. Let's check up on our croutons. Oh, nice. It's exactly what I'm looking for. The cheese is melted, it's hot. It's simple, elegant, and most importantly, delicious. Crouton with a roasted garlic soup.
Smells delicious.